Hello everyone, my name is Webweaver and welcome back to another brand new episode of World of Horror. We're getting there. We're getting there. It is a Super Mario Maker 2 days left. And by that I mean less than 2 days left because it's going to be the 18th soon. So then it will just be the 19th. And then what are we doing on the 19th? We're going hard. We're absolutely going hard. But yeah, no, it's kind of crazy, honestly. Yeah, we're almost here. We're almost here to the game coming out. And there's, somebody asked recently what we can expect in 1.0. I don't know. I just looked at the tweets like everybody else. I'm not gonna go in with any expectations other than hopefully seeds work. That's one of the first things that I'm gonna test, I think, is if seeds work, because I would really, 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 really like if they worked. But yeah, no, Thursday will be huge. Thursday will be pretty cool. Let's see what we got going on with the lighthouse right now. Although I think Thursday is also when something else happens. I'm gonna have to double check, just to make sure that I can, like, stream most of the day. We've got your seconds, knowledge, charisma, strength, and then Takashi. Think about it. The game's not gonna be, potentially, depending on how much stuff gets changed, the game might be significantly different, which is kind of an exciting thing to think about. But yeah, no, it's pretty interesting. I wish there was, like, I mean, obviously they're not gonna do, like, a countdown, but I wish there was, like a live countdown for when the update would drop on Steam. That would be great. But yeah, everything but dexterity, and then your seconds. So putting 2 points into charisma, it's not really your favorite thing to do, but maybe you can get +1 charisma from the schoolyard. You don't have to worry about that too much. Now, I think we just we're not playing Haru, so I don't really have to worry about what things I'm specifically taking. We should just be able to kick back, relax, have a good time, listen to some skeleton vomit, and be absolutely gobsmacked as I rapidly spam through the channels looking for Moriko. But yeah, it's gonna be really exciting. It's gonna be potentially really cool. Like, obviously, eventually we're gonna reach the point with the 1.0 update where we're at now, where it's like, yeah, we've been there, we've done that. But the anticipation is always pretty good. I think the anticipation might be better than the actual that's mean. The anticipation is exciting though. And experiencing new content in the game is going to be real good, too. Botany, Ramen, Cape, Hell. Got a pretty good Botany into Hell individual line here. Because then we can throw the police station on the mansion before we go into Hell, and then pivot straight individual. That'll work pretty well, I think. We do have to increase our strength, so I feel pretty confident in just wanting to go here. And hallucinations is kind of a bummer. What if we just fucking died? Me when I fucking die? Yo! The monkey wrench, but it has +1 damage? I will never complain about that, thank you very much. We are on old scars, so I'm a little bit worried, I'm a little bit scared. I'm just a little itsy beatsy concerned. Just a bit, just a little bit. What's our doomed location? Other than it's the seaside and the mansion. So, we are gonna throw the police station on the forest anyways. And then during Household Hell, we'll throw it on the mansion. Just cause, like, we don't want to deal with it if we don't have to. Do I go get this cure? Yes, because it's minus perception and dexterity, so we instantly die if that goes, so we don't want to deal with that. Did we get discharge summary? We did. How convenient and nice. Now I'm a little bit worried about, just instantly dying a lot of the time. Instant death is something that I'm quite concerned about pretty regularly. because it's not really fun. It's not really a nice experience. I don't really appreciate it at all. We're gonna do Jar of Blood. You might think I'm absolutely fucking crazy, but we can do a little recovery there. This is actually a place we can take stamina damage. Case in point, we would be at like 5 right now, so fair enough, fair enough. This does bonus, actually, so potentially speaking, we can ball here. Hello. This run is off to a fantastic start. Don't mind if I do. Just keep rolling ones for days. You'll love to see it. One of these is like minus stamina, right? And the other is Doom. I think it's Doom to terrorize him. Yeah, that's good. If you succeed, you get a crowbar and plus 5% Doom, which is not a benefit at all, in the slightest. We really have seen just the 80 million stamina reduction arc. There's not that many events that can reduce your stamina left, so it's like, I'm a little bit frightened, but here we are. Finally, some fucking sanity damage, 77%, 77%. We can do more. We can go even further beyond. Now, I will admit, I'm a little bit upset about that right there, but, you know, can we block and kick? We can. That technically works, but then we have to worry about this is ultimate greed, but you should be able to rely on a 77% chance and an 87% chance. Those are pretty reliable. The fact that we missed one earlier means that we're not likely to miss it. I'm taking the Doom. Or I'll take the money, double it, and give it to the next person, apparently. You'll love to see it. So, yeah, Dream Salesman is our second enemy. Doesn't happen very often, but it's important to remember. 30% Doom Mystery 1. And we've got a Doomed Mansion potentially twice in a row. We will have the police station on there, but that only protects us from 1 threat level increase. And by that, I mean it doesn't protect us at all. If we get a threat level increase, it's Jover. So, pretty important. I will put 1 point into strength. Actually, do I care? I mean, we do need to put 1 point into strength. So I will. But we also need to put 1 point into knowledge, and we need to put 2 points into charisma. So it's like, there's some work that needs to be done here. I will take the warm water. Although you could say that because we're on Old Scars specifically, that you want to have as much health as possible because you have less of a health pool to work with, which I think is totally valid. I don't think that's wrong at all. I will say that suddenly everything slows to the crawl. Whoa, Time Warper be upon ye. I think you just, like, 3... Yeah, you just do that. And then you just miss all your attacks, you know, it's an 80% chance. Nobody wants to hit an 80% chance. Okay, so we can do, 3, and then... Okay, hold on. 80, and then prep it. We're good. We are so back. Alright. Are we gonna move it over to the seaside and go to the seaside twice? I don't know if we are. This is a very scrappy run here. And we're missing a lot, too, so we're getting beat up quite a bit. It's still worth it to do this because the Doomed, like if you look at the penalty here, right? Like, Doomed is a -2 modifier, and Dangerous is a -1 modifier. So it's still worth it, even though the Doom kinda, it's 2 versus 2. It's still, like, you know, kinda evens out. Are we gonna do the side quest here? I don't know if I want to, because it's still a dangerous location, and we're gonna have a lot of dangerous location. So I think we'll probably just hit the brakes here. We'll pump the brakes here on the seaside, and we'll just kind of go straight into the mansion, which is dangerous. It is really dangerous. Kurikosa mask is not the mask that you necessarily want to see unless you're into the drip. You know, there are much more useful masks to have out there. But we can guarantee the animated head is that this is one of the scrappiest games we've had in a while, where it's just one fight after another, one fight after another. It's fucking crazy. I'm gonna have to remember that dream guy. Oh our sanity has hit the dumpster. We have like max 7 sanity right now. That's kind of bad. I'll admit to you, that's kind of bad. That's kind of unoptimal. We do get healing, which is good. You can't complain about the healing, but you can complain about the fact that our max sanity is just in the dumpster and we could potentially die here. Go outside and touch stone for sure. And then it's a 33% chance to get out of here. We're legitimately on the threat of death right now. Now, not so much, because I don't think we actually could lose there. I think at that point it was statistically impossible. But, you know, we're sitting out here and we're pretty scared. I'm taking Doomed already, because yes, we have max sanity right now, and we have sanity regeneration, and we need +1 point of knowledge, so folklore studies would actually go hard, because it gives us a lot of value. We do not have a lot of max sanity, so we're going to have to regenerate sanity quite frequently. So I'm going to take a point of charisma. We're going to have to put 1 more point into charisma, I believe, right? Because we have +2 right now. Yeah, we have +2 sitting in the back pocket. So, very important. I will take the stamina. A little debatable there. Maybe you want the extra 5 EXP. We're going straight into Vigil. I think the sanity regeneration, we're going to lose out on a lot of sanity regeneration. I think that's just kind of an unfortunate consequence of what we've got going on here. So, I mean, do I even just want to throw it to the freaking wind here? But that's not actually good enough unless they're weak to blunt. So, are they weak to blunt? It's time to find out by looking it up on the internet. What is this called? Puppet Matron? We do a little... I won't do any... Listen, I'm not gonna look at the WoW wiki for probably like a month straight, okay? So, I think that you gotta give me just this one, alright? You gotta let me enjoy the World of Horror wiki while I have it. I guess we could dodge, just to see, because there's, like, not really any point of doing anything else. That is frustratingly not a kill. But we can do 90-90, that's definitely a kill. 1 more bonus damage would go undeniably hard. Like, 1 more bonus damage would go sicko mode. For real, for real. Minus no, I'm not, no. I'm not doing that. Do we want to take the Doom here? Sure, let's take the Doom here. Let's get a lot of EXP. I feel like we're in an EXP kind of economy that we want right now. So we can kind of just, like, enjoy what we've got going on here. A little 6% Doom. You know, we're playing Miku. It's called power leveling. Oh, we're fucking dead. Oh, no. You know, sometimes that's just how the game goes. Sometimes you just get a bad roll and you fucking die. This is dangerous, so we will not heal here. This is only 1 sanity. I'm sorry. I hate to say it to you. I hate to do you like that, but it is actually true. I am correct on that assumption, because dangerous is -1. It's your penalty is increased. Now, we did get -6% Doom in this mystery, and we're about to get +1 reason from the fight. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Oh my god, how it lines up. How it lines up is insane. So that is, like, if you had, what is it called, Fearful? That would have actually, like, killed you, right? Like, that's the timing on, like, Fearful. I didn't know that the other ones had timing like that. That's pretty amazing. It's pretty crazy. 18 damage on Homeboy. So we desperately are in the need of some sanity here. Thank you for not taking away the bathtub. You are my greatest ally, and this is also why you actually want to take the EXP. I actually kind of want to take the sanity just to get +1 healing, and then we can take sanity on the level up, which we're gonna get immediately. Yeah, I think that's fine. But we should have taken the the EXP instead of the +1 stamina in the last investigation. We're definitely going to do Akamanto last because the accuracy is the only thing that I'm really worried about. Please, we have 7 fucking funds. I don't even know what to say at this point. We didn't even get any EXP from that investigation, by the way. That's probably because we got an enemy encounter, but still, oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, so we are going to take Folklore Studies just because we do need it. And our stats are all about to get increased, so we're not really worried about that. We need to put 1 more point into... You son of a bitch. Oh, you give me that event? You give me that event when I'm trying to maintain mental health? You son of a gun. Failing a stamina check. You love to see it. Thank you so much for being here. Doomed already. Really appreciate it. I want to get rid of this bite. It's the bite of 84. Unfortunately, it's not the bite of 87. You can calm down. The FNAF movie isn't out yet. I cannot wait to see that, by the way. I actually don't know when it comes out in theaters. I want to see the FNAF movie. I'm actually trying to get a hold of a friend of mine. And I'm like, hey, man, you want to go see the FNAF movie? But probably not. Probably not. But I have another friend. Maybe they want to go. I don't know. I don't know if they're into FNAF, though. It's so hard to get anybody to go to the movies with you because it's like, the movies are so fucking expensive, man. It's hard to get me to want to go to the movies. Like, the last time I went to a movie was to see the Super Mario Bros. Movie, and that shit was fucking absurd. It was like 18, 20 bucks per ticket. We dropped like 60 bucks just to get everybody in the fucking theater, and that didn't come with snacks, a beverage, confections, nothing. Like, that shit's crazy. Nobody wants to go to the movie theater anymore. That shit's fucking rancid. But if it's for Five Nights at Freddy's, then I'm down. And then if it's for Markiplier's Iron Lung, I will be there no matter what. But shit's like, movie theaters wait. What is this? You come into my house? You give me whatever the fuck this is? And you expect me to understand? To be able to keep a coherent thought? What the fuck is this? I don't even know. I don't even know. What is it? I don't know. We're taking the EXP. Should have taken the stamina, actually, because we're going into a fucking Akamanto floor. What does the nice ring do again? Does this punish you in any way? No, it doesn't. We're gonna equip it. We're gonna equip the nice ring. It's the nice ring. Throw that in your back pocket. We've got these 2 things. I'm never using the Patina Ring Copium. Absolutely not. Max stamina 8 when you're going into an Akamanto floor. That's how you lose the game. That's how you lose the game, buddy. Friend? Pal? Now, what would absolutely be incredible? Oh, we could go get allies at any time. Oh, real. We could go get allies at any time. Do I want allies at any time? I don't think we really need them. I think it all kind of lined up perfectly. I don't really have any, like, major... I don't want to lose any EXP. We got 7 charisma, though. That's a thing all on of its own. Words are hard, I swear. I almost want to take the stamina damage and then just rest. Is that real? Is that realistic? I don't know. We've already got time skip, so we're not just gonna get randomly fucked. We'll go in. It'll probably be fine. It's not fine. That one. Plus 5% Doom, huh? Well, you know, it is what it is. We do need to get Frostbite cured ASAP. And, you know, we're just trying to get to 80% Doom so that we can, you know, just trying to get to 80%. I almost did accept. Oh my god. Just trying to get to 80% Doom so all of our stats go up by 1. You know, it's the Miku power level strat. Everybody's familiar with it. Everybody knows what we're talking. Why? Why? Like, just, like, you're playing a JRPG. You're level 80 million. You just have some random level 1 trash mob walk up to you. Why can you even get hit? Why doesn't... Blue Dragon had this convenience. You could just instant kill any worthless enemy. You telling me that I have to respect Forgotten Specimen and maybe even Canis? No. No. Sure, why not? I don't need any more stats, so we can just fully heal there. feel pretty good about ourselves. And then what do you want to do? You want to go for a little walk? Want to go for a little walk? And then I'm still gonna rest. I know. Villain, we have 9 max stamina. That's so... Is that because of fucking blood loss? Is that because of blood... That is because of blood loss. But we got the sample of the sludge. I didn't even say it earlier, but getting the brick in the bottle would kind of go hard. Here we are, brick in the bottle, grenade out. You know, we're just here. Broken bottle as well. Meat cleaver, just beating his fucking ass. And then I think we just beat his ass, right? Like, we just do. He's just dead. He's just gone. We don't even have to worry about it. 1 round KO. Perfect. It's not really perfect because he initiated the fight by stabbing us in the stomach, but, you know, potato, potato. We also had a lump of flesh, so who gives a shit? It doesn't matter. I don't even know what's happening anymore. We're ballin', we're gaming, we're schmooving. We're having a good time. This is the second to last episode of Early Access. So hold on. We could actually just figure this out right now, because it's only a couple episodes away, right? Counting this one. So Early Access is going to end on episode 1172, because this is 71. And then the 18th will be 72, and then it's done. And then Early Access is over. Episode number 1 is here. That's crazy, man. That's fucking wild. Oh, jeez. Me when the sister is scourged. So true, bestie. So true. Yeah, no, that's wild. That genuinely is absolutely crazy. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know how to think about it. Like, the idea of just, like, it's not gonna be early access anymore. That's fucking crazy. It's gonna be Worlds of Horror Episode 1. Can you imagine that? Oh. Gotta be wacky. You dream salesman. Yeah, sure, let's get that charisma to 10. Just for fun, you know. As a treat. Whoa, Switchblade be upon ye. Whoa, Kurakosa be upon ye. Whoa, death be upon ye. Do we even need any of this shit? Like, I think we're good, right? I think we just kind of, like, stumbled our way to victory there. Pretty neat, pretty neat. And we were playing around the fact, well, we didn't play around it at all, we just got it immediately. The time skip, right? Like, we saw time skip, we knew we could play a little riskier. But we had an Akamanto mask in the back pocket. 20 seconds too early, or too late, 20 seconds too late. Would have been great. But, yeah, no, it was a good run. I actually wonder, how many more color palettes are there? There's a few more color palettes. It would have been cool if it just kind of ended to where we made our way with the last Early Access episode is the last color palette in Early Access. That'd go kind of hard. But yeah, no. It's gonna be, like, World of Horror will be real in 2023. That's kind of fucking nuts. Yeah, no, it's gonna come out. It's gonna be a game on launch. Sheesh, that's crazy. Like, unironically, that's pretty nuts. Like, we're gonna have, like, it's gonna be World of Horror Episode 1. People are gonna be streaming World of Horror. People are gonna be, like, there's gonna be YouTubers who are real YouTubers who are gonna be playing World of Horror. I mean, it's Halloween, too. So it's like, that's nuts. That's crazy. And then I'm just gonna be sitting here in my, castle made out of bricks and smunks. And, that's just gonna be me. That's Webweaver will be real in 2023. Real and true edition. No, that's nuts. Like unironically, like, reflecting on everything that's happened in this game. I mean, that's nuts. That really is crazy. Yeah, no. That's genuinely... Like, let's take a minute to walk down memory lane, why don't we? View the full playlist. World of Horror Early Access. 1,177 videos. Updated yesterday. The first episode was 3 years ago, back when the Carpenter Hammer was a dexterity weapon. Back when all the thumbnails were the initial D car drifting down, shooting at the Eldritch Tentacle creeping down the mountain. And then the splash art changed, and then I mean, you can even see it, like, episode 18, car, episode 19, fucking store. And it just stayed that way for a while, you know? We were schmoovin', pocket dust. I mean, that shit's crazy. We did the blue gem riddle, apparently, in, episode 28, Insanity. We're gonna have to do the blue gem riddle again, which, you know. We also did the blue gem riddle in Vibing. They're, like, the blue gem riddles have, like, the Zalgo text generator, and it's called World of Blue Gems, and the thumbnail's just a bunch of blue gems on the screen. But yeah, no, it's crazy. Like, I remember some of this stuff very vaguely, like kickboxing. I'm pretty sure that's the episode where we were playing with just the, you know, we were just kicking. There's a ghost there, there's a gardener guy. Episode 54, is that when when we unlocked Yashiro? Oh, wow. And you can even tell some of the, because they, you know, I always did this because they got views, which, I mean, can you blame me? But some of them are named after, the mysteries. So, episode 52 was when we did Bloody Brief of a Beckoning Bulletin for the first time. I think we actually fought the boss. Like, I think we fought the boss for the first time in the first episode, and we got, like, plus sanity, because it's like you didn't want to die or something, and then it's like -5 sanity, but plus max sanity or something like that. You know, it's crazy, it really is. Then there's the 1669% Doom episode, Outdoors Woman, -3. Oh, wow. There's some pretty crazy shit that's happened. Kickboxing 2. Oh, yeah, was that when we were doing the no town, no item Haru run? We tried to do that a few times, and it was just miserable. Oh, yeah, and then there was, like... I don't even know, man. Oh, yo! The fat rat being grabbed first made its appearance, I believe, because it's in the thumbnail, episode 105, Tronky. That's great. That's awesome. And I'm still on the episode 100s right now. There's so much here, which, I mean, obviously, like, the coolest aspect of this is that this is, like, the last... this is well, not always accurate, because, you know, we go on a little derailment anecdotes sometimes, and some of the episodes are just a little bit fucking weird. But, this is probably the longest-running archive of online, like, World of Horror content for, like, especially for specific patches, because this game has gone long periods of time without getting updated, so, but these episodes were every day. For a long time, they were daily, without skipping a beat. We've missed a few episodes here and there. There have been some days that I've missed, but, you know, most of these episodes, like, I would say, like, 95% of these episodes have been daily, so this is, like, probably one of the biggest collection of, like, archival of World of Horror and how it used to be as a game when it came out publicly. Because there's some stuff that we haven't covered nearly enough. Like, there are old versions of World of Horror that I have access to, and that I have recorded the ones that I was told was okay to record. And we covered those very briefly, and also included, like, their patch number and when they came out, so it's like, this is a snapshot of World of Horror back in, like, 2017, was it? 2018? Something like that, like a really old copy of World of Horror. But, yeah, no, like, I'm looking at all this stuff, and it really is, like, I've been scrolling this whole time. I'm on episode 260 right now. I'm still scrolling through. I think it's really neat. I do. I think it's really cool. And I'm glad that I was able to be a part of the sort of history of the early access of this game, even if it is in a weird way, it's both a small part and also a big part, because, you know, I don't want to be like a narcissistic about it, but this is probably the biggest archive of certain patches of this game. Now, obviously, somebody probably has, like, the GOG versions unupdated, so that would be the real archival. That would be the most important archival, but this is sort of like, every episode is like a snapshot of what was going on that day, that week, with, in World of Horror, which has not always been that eventful, but I think it's interesting. I think it's interesting, and I think, that it was definitely worth it. And obviously, we're gonna keep covering the game into the future. Panstash has announced that he wants to do paid DLCs, so yeah, no, we'll see what those are like in the future. Stay safe out there. Have a good one. Bye.